What if I told you that you can learn absolutely anything at all in just 1 hour in just 4 simple steps? I know what you're thinking, that sounds too good to be true. Well, lucky for you, it's not. I'm going to explain exactly how you do it in today's episode of Sustainable Study Secrets. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for tuning into this video. I've been meaning to make this video for the longest time to explain the 4 simple steps to learning anything. You can learn anything using these steps, but critically they need to be in order. And you will see why very soon. So let's imagine we're learning a completely new topic, right? Step 1, obviously, is digesting. Digesting that information, taking it in. Whether this be in a class or watching a YouTube video, you need to see information for the first time. Otherwise, you can't do the rest of the steps. Hopefully, this will be in your class. A lot of the time, some teachers won't get around to teaching absolutely everything that they need to for the exam. So you may need to take this into your own hands, and I highly advise using YouTube to help with that understanding. And that initial teaching, you can find a YouTube teacher that is better than your actual teacher. I did that so many times for my GCSEs. Watch it. Make a few notes in a concise way that makes sense to you. Don't just keep pausing and, rewriting. There's no point in rewriting the textbook. That's going to take way more than an hour. Step 2 is understanding. It is completely unreasonable to expect to understand everything the first time around. Not even the smartest people in the world can do that. If you don't get it the first time around, it doesn't mean you're stupid. It just means that you need to go through and understand it. How do you do this? I would genuinely advise consolidating your notes in a way that makes sense to you and making links to other areas of the specification. Nothing is taught in isolation in any subject. It will always link to something else. You need to understand what it is, why it happens, why it's being taught, what else it relates to, and just genuinely understand a process, an event, whatever subject it may be. Understand it. Understand the consequences. Understand the causes. And then a key step here is by testing your knowledge through practice paper questions. And this is why I say testing your knowledge, because in step 4 we do a different type of testing and it's slightly different, but I want you to test that you have understood and that you've actually got this knowledge into your brain. Step 3, memorization. Notice how this has come after the understanding. There will always be things that you need to memorize, whether this be dates, steps of a process, equations, whatever it may be, you need to memorize it. And you need to make sure that what you've just learned is going to stay in your long-term memory. How do you do this? Active recall strategies. This term is thrown around all the time, but for good reason. Use flashcards. Maybe make flashcards if you're particularly shaky, but if you're trying to learn something very quickly, use flashcards that somebody else has made. You can get these on Anki, you can get these on Quizlet, you can get these on Gizmo, you can get these online. In fact, you can even ask AI to make them for you if you're pressed for time. But I would always advise, if there's a topic that you're really struggling with, or something within the topic you're struggling with, maybe just like a few lines of the textbook, try and make your own flashcards in a way that makes sense to you. Use blurting to make sure you've retained this information, identify any gaps in your knowledge from what you've just learned. And step 4 is application. Practice paper questions aren't just testing your knowledge. You have a variety of assessment objectives. You have knowledge, application, analysis, evaluation, usually. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, however many. Different for each subject. The point is, you're not just testing your knowledge of this thing that you've just learned. You are testing whether you can apply it to an exam and get the marks in that exam. Because at the end of the day, that's what you're learning it for. All well and good knowing everything on the A-level economics specification, but if you don't know how to write an essay, you're still going to come out with a D. You need to understand how you do it in time conditions, how you answer questions concisely and give the examiner what they want to see. And in this step, it's critically important to be marking your work, pick out key phrases from mark schemes, and you need to read examiners' reports to learn from your own mistakes, other people's mistakes, and genuinely just get into the head of an examiner. These steps will allow you to learn anything at all. For smaller topics, it will take less than an hour. For bigger topics, it may take more time, but if you break anything down into small enough chunks, it can take less than an hour. So rinse and repeat this strategy for anything that you're struggling with or anything that you want to learn. You will do well in your exams. I believe in you. Work hard, get your head down, and you will get those grades that you're aiming for. I really hope this video was helpful. If you liked it, if you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next episode of Sustainable Study Secrets. Bye guys.